One thing that just came to my mind is while I was doing the Big Bank Stank microscopy, is isn't that what Rick Ross is trying to go with his kid, Big Bank? So what's going on here? Because there's this new guy, Big Bank Stank, that's actually already got music videos. And he's popping right now, even up in Canada, and I even like him. But then you got Big Bank MMG, who doesn't have any videos or nothing, but he's got Instagram, and Ross is trying to push his Instagram. But my nigga, I think there's already someone named Big Bank. You might have to rename your son to like Rick Ross Jr. or something. And he's gonna say, "No, man, my son's just gonna be like this Instagram guy." Well, it's bigger than just Instagram. You know it yourself. I know he's just a kid or whatever. Actually, he's a lot older than this now. I'm fairly sure. They make him look young in this one, but I swear to God, there's another one. There might be two different Big Banks then, or three different Big Banks, because there's another one that's even bigger than this one. Big Bank or MMG Big Bank. Oh, there's Big Bank MMG and MMG Big Bank, I think. And he deleted his photos. He used to be this. He was an athlete coming up. William L. Roberts the fourth, I think he is, not the third. His father's the third. So there's some stuff that needs to be ironed out when it comes to that, most definitely, because people are confused. And I know the gentleman ain't that young anymore. He's a lot older. But I'm trying to come up with a new name for him. They should call him like Rick Ross Jr. That's the only thing I can think of that's gonna work in this thing is Rick Ross Jr. on YouTube, on everything. It's like when Ross eventually passes away, just like any human does. And I'm not going to wish anything on Ross or push anything on the biggest boss. I'm just trying to make a recommendation of what's happening in the real field. There is really a gentleman named Big Bank Stank, and he's pretty heavy on the YouTube and all that. So I think Rick Ross Jr. is the one that's going to actually uh, pop off for the guy, you know. And I was going to go into 5150 so we'll go into it in a minute. What I mean by that is you already have Rick Ross, right? He's the father. So that's the only thing I can see working, maybe possibly is Rick Ross Jr. or possibly even in the future you just search the term Rick Ross and it'll on top of the original father, it would be that new son William Roberts the fourth, if he even wants to get in that industry.